Hello. This is meant to be a timeless reading, meant to find you whenever it finds you. So, we're gonna ask Spirit, can you tell me a bit about the person who's watching this video at this time? What is the message we are meant to relay? What is the context that we need to know? The first card that comes out is Adjustment, and as it fell out, in my mind's eye, I saw a clam opening up, an oyster rather, and I see a beautiful pearl on the inside. We'll interpret that later, but I want to draw a couple more cards. So we also have Knight of Cups, and also Four of Discs. Keyword here is power. Alright, I see you harnessing something, a beautiful idea. I see that this is in its very early phases, and it's not quite real just yet, but it exists as an emotion. It exists as a concept. And right now, it just needs to be refined into a point before it becomes physically real. I see that this is related to a project or something that you want to make a reality, but you're not necessarily sure right now how to go about this. With Adjustment, I see that there's like a middle that you have to find, something that you need to balance. It could be between your funds, like what you have access to right now, and then your ideas, like trying to find the balance between the two. I also see a balance between how much time you have versus what you want to create. So a lot of the message right now is understanding your restrictions and working with it and instead of against it. Okay, I see something being given to you. Okay, at first I interpreted this as you giving something out there, but I also see this as Spirit guiding you towards something. The image of the horse here is standing out very strongly. I think that Spirit is guiding you towards like a particular understanding, like a particular insight that you currently don't see, but are going to see in the near future. So they're asking you to keep your eyes peeled regarding this. I'm gonna ask a little bit more about these cards. So Spirit, can you tell me a bit more about Adjustment? Why is Adjustment here? Okay, the cards we have are Ten of Cups, keyword here is Sadie. And we also have Two of Wands. Keyword here is Dominion. They're asking what resources are available to you. What can you use? What do you have access to? Not just what you have, but your connections. I see like a network of people. Is it possible that you can ask other people for advice or for support, or maybe ask to borrow something that they have or have access to in order to help your project come into reality? I think that there are more people out there willing to help you than you might realize at this time, and they're saying no, it's not really burdening them, and if they don't want to or can't share their resources, they're going to tell you directly. So you shouldn't be afraid to ask. I want to ask now, Spirit, what is this thing that's being brought into production? Spirit, can you tell me a little bit more about what this is? Alright, we have 6 of discs. Key right here is success. What else? We have the universe. Okay, so they're showing me that this is something that you've cultivated for a while, but it hasn't really been observed or seen by too many people, at least not in the way that you want to present it. I feel like this is something that you've been studying or mastering behind closed doors, and you know you have this beautiful gift to give others, but it's like you need investors or people who believe in you or people to support you at this time in order to make it real. In order to make, first of all, make this plan first, then to make that plan a real thing. I think you have a lot of good ideas. They just need to be refined and I see restricted, like given a physical form in order to become something tangible, in order to become something that genuinely helps you. Because I see this thing being foundational to who you are and who you can be in the future, who your future self could be for others and for yourself. I see this ultimately as something that's helpful towards everyone, and I think that it would be, what's the term I'm looking for? Not genuine, disingenuous, if you didn't try to share it out there. So whatever this is, whatever your plan is, you're being asked to make it physically real and to refine your ideas further, potentially with the help of other people. So that's everything I'm seeing for this message. If this resonated with you, please give me a comment. I would love to hear about it. Until next time, bye-bye.